Hello friends, welcome to our channel Knowledge Amplifier, and in my this particular video I am going to discuss how you can detect circles present in image. Okay, and here also the Hawk transform which we have used for detecting straight line present in image, same algorithm we are going to use but with little variation, with little twist. Okay, because whatever parametric equation we have used for detecting straight line, obviously we cannot use that for circle, but here also accumulator cell will be present. Here also if some particular equation will be satisfied, then we will increment the accumulator value. But previously in straight line which was theta row space or MC plane, okay, that here it will change because here we are detecting circles. Okay, so what is the step 1 of Hawk transform? Obviously first step, first edge detection, that may be using Sobel method, that may be using Kenny method, that may be using Prewitt method, does not matter, but first edge detection must be done because Hawk transform connects all the discontinuous edges. That's what the main idea, right? I have already discussed in detail while discussing the findings straight lines present in image. Now in step 2 what we have done, recall our previous straight line algorithm. We have taken equation of straight line y equal to mx plus c, and we have created one MC plane, and we have tried to find out where for which value of m and c maximum intersection straight lines are coming, and that is the most relevant straight line which joins most of the collinear points. Okay, later we have found out that there are some problem in MC plane, so we switch to theta row space. Okay, where rho equal to x cos theta plus y sin theta. Okay, where rho is the perpendicular drawn from origin to the straight line, and theta is the angle formed by the perpendicular drawn from the origin to the straight line and the positive x axis. Okay, similarly here what is the equation of circle? Well known equation, already studied in class 11 mathematics geometry part, that is x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square equal to r square, where r is the radius, a and b are the coordinate of center, and x and y are basically our variable. If we plot this in MATLAB, we will be getting our circle. Right now what we will do, try to understand. Suppose one particular radius of circle we want to find. Okay, suppose radius of 15 we want to find, if there is any circle of 15 radius is present or not, maybe 30 radius is present or not, that is we are fixing this r value. Okay, first try to understand this. Then what we are doing, for us the parametric space will contain a and b as variable. Okay, see this one, you will have a clear idea. This is our xy coordinate where one circle is present which is having the center coordinate a comma b and radius as r. Now how the picture will look like when we'll map this particular xy coordinate picture to AB parameter space, because I have told you that r is fixed, so as a result our parameter space will contain the variable a and b. Now we will take each point on this particular circle perimeter. Okay, each point, like previously we have taken each point on edge detected output, and we have applied our equation, and suppose y equal to mx plus c, there m and c was variable, we have used this one y1 equal to mx1 plus c, where y1 x1 constant and mx are variable. Like that we transform from xy coordinate to MC parameter space, right? Similarly here all the points situated on the circle will take x1 y1 x2 y2 xn yn up to that. Okay, we'll put that in this equation, and the beauty is that if you put any point present on this particular perimeter of the circle, the equation will remain unchanged, because you can clearly understand. Suppose we are putting constant value x1 y1, one particular point present on the perimeter of the circle. Now if you put x1 y1, you will be getting a minus x1 whole square plus b minus y1 whole square equal to r square. Actually it does not matter, you write x1 minus a whole square plus y1 minus b whole square, or a minus x1 whole square plus b minus y1 whole square, because square term is there, anyway it is going to be positive. Okay, now for each xi yi present on this particular circle, we will be getting one circle in parameter space. Try to understand very carefully. For x1 y1, one particular point, suppose this point present on this particular circle, we are getting one particular circle in the AB parameter space. Similarly for all the points, okay, present on the circle, if we use this particular formula where a and b are variable, x1 y1, rather in general we can say xi yi are basically constant, and r, that particular radius which we want to find, if we plot, we will be getting this kind of nature, okay. And the beauty is that all those will intersect in a single point, okay, and that single value of a and b is the AB value for my this particular center, okay, clear? So if we get AB, if we get R, our job is done, we have detected the circle, okay. So let me just show you this particular part, that if we just draw all the points, if we just take all the points present on a circle and draw one circle, they will intersect at a highly concentrated region, okay. So for this I have written this particular MATLAB code, CLC clear closure warning of t range I have taken 0 to pi, x equal to cos theta, y equal to sin theta, then plotting that, and then I am dividing my t to pi by 20, and again plotting cos theta sin theta, that is cos t sin t, and then what I am doing, I am using this particular for loop, taking each point present on my circle, and there also I am plotting one circle of same radius. See, here also one radius 1 we have taken, here also radius 1 we have taken. Let me just run and show you the simulation, then you will understand. This is our original circle, and if we plot circle on each point of the original circle, they all will intersect at a single point, okay, that is my a comma b. See, this original circle was, the center was at 0 comma 0, and all the circles drawn on the point taken from the circle are also making huge concentration intersection point at same location only, 0 comma 0, okay. So that's what I want to say. If we know r, if we know xi yi, obviously, because those are nothing but the points present on edge detected output, then if we plot for all those in the AB space, then they will make a huge concentration part for the AB, which will satisfy our this particular equation, okay. And how we can get maximum concentration region, again like earlier, we will form an accumulator matrix of A and B, and then we will keep on incrementing as soon as some this condition will be satisfied. Now how we can satisfy this particular condition? Obviously if we do like this, then computation will be a bit difficult, so better to convert this like this type of equation, x equal to a plus r cos theta, y equal to b plus r sin theta, as we know that parametric equation of circle. Now our x and y are constant, that is pixels of edge detected output, and AB we want to vary to get this kind of parameter space. So we can rewrite the equation like this: a equal to x minus r cos theta, b equal to y minus r sin theta. We will vary the theta from 0 to 360 degree for a particular r. AB is variable, x, y are constant, and easily our job in the accumulator space will be done. And whatever maximum concentration we will be getting, that AB value will find and do some story in programming domain. That's all. So this is the simple fundamental idea of Hopf transformation for detecting circle. Okay. Now in my next video, I am going to show you the MATLAB code. Okay. What you can do for the time being, after getting the feeling of this particular algorithm which is working behind the detection of circle, you can go to MathWorks documentation and read this particular inbuilt function im find circles. Okay, it will find circles using Hopf transformation. Directly go to the bottom of the page, and here you will find the same thing what I have discussed. Okay, see, each point we are taking, these are accumulator array force basically, and these are edge pixels, and on each point we are basically plotting circles, and where there is huge concentration of intersection, that is basically our desired AB. Okay, now how you can do that in MATLAB? See, idea is very simple. Just you need to give the A is what? Okay, instead of reading syntax, I am, let me show you the example itself. I am read coins.png, reading the coin, then I am show A, showing the image, then find I am find circle A, okay, that is image I am giving, and then 15 to 30, that is range of radius which we want to find as circle in our image, okay, and that will detect like this. That's all. We will be observing many application, practical application of this algorithm also. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching.